What if it's some like you said? What if it's like this skinny little dude? Like you just don't click with it. It's like, nah, that voice do not go.
Yeah,
I
I
could just
mean,
see this be bad, man. I don't know if you guys know who Master Chief is, aka Mr. Halo. Um,
isn't that Snoop Dogg?
who,
Snoop Dogg, Master Chief.
bro? I thought Master Chief played for the Celtics, man. Robert Parrish, the Chief. But
Exactly.
yeah, so Halo is doing a show on Paramount, I believe, and they're going to reveal Master Chief's face. I played the game. Not the biggest fan of Halo like that. It's good, but I'm not the biggest fan of Halo. But I just thought it was funny because I think one of the lore or something that's fun is the fact that we don't know what he looks like. I've always thought they can't hold on for too long, but I mean, you know how many
Hey,
games they've made and they hold off? I was like, at this point, just let it go, right? Just keep it going. But on the show, it's been reported they're going to reveal the person's face.
can I
We've
add
heard the
something?
voice. So, Mike, well, go ahead, add to it, and then I'll ask you a question.
Yeah. It's an interesting strategy for them to do that, especially for as long as they have and not have a face. Do you know why? Why I think they do that is when you give the main character a face, some people that are playing the game can find it harder to put themselves in it, especially if he looks different in every way than themselves. Because
Right.
when we're playing, those of us who are fans, I'm not the biggest fan of Halo, but those people who are fans of Halo, they want to play as Master Chief, kind of as themselves playing Master Chief, because you don't
Mhm.
know his face, so his face is your face,
Right. That's
right?
you.
So that makes everybody kind of, because there's certain people that care, right? Like, if the character is a white man and you're not a white man, there's walls that keep you from fully identifying with that person unless you're so outside of the box thinking that it doesn't matter to you. Because to some people it doesn't matter, but to some it
Mhm.
does. So imagine he's Asian. No knock on Asians, but I'm just saying it's going to surprise some people. I'll tell you that.
That was going to be the question that I was going to ask you. But I do understand it. Like, if you're going to do a show and you have him in a helmet all the time, how is he going to connect with other actors and actresses, right? Like, because
Yeah.
you don't see his expression, you don't know how he's feeling. It's kind of difficult.
So is that what they're saying, right?
Well, they just said it's going to be revealed.
Yeah. So
So,
there's a couple of things there. It's like superhero movies. You know, it happens all the time. They're like, oh, even iconic superheroes. What's a good example? Captain America, right? In the comics, he always had his little cowl or whatever you want to call it, his mask.
mhm,
But in the movies, in order for him to get their poster child boy, what's his name, the actor that plays Captain America, um, they had to take his face, the mask off. You had to see his face. They do that often. They do it a
right.
lot because you have to identify with somebody. But I think it would be interesting if they just didn't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Just
Because,
don't.
but like you said though, since we don't know his face, he is the player, right? But
Yeah.
when it comes to a TV show though, and you show him standing,
Look,
and
it's
and let's say he's taking his troops, he's talking to his troops, like you want to make eye contact somehow, some
hell
way.
no. You're gonna look at his golden lenses. This is what you're gonna look at because
You're gonna
that's
look at,
Master Chief. You don't see Master Chief's face, okay?
you're gonna see your reflection off his
Yeah, I
visor.
mean, he's been talking to fans for 20 years, like, and we had no one cared. No one. I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the community. I don't know if like the community is like, so you're a face. I don't know what they're doing, but I doubt it. There's no. I think there's.
They're not. I just
Did you
think the
watch?
way the world is today, though, like you said, what if it's some Asian dude? What if it's to me the way he speaks, he's got that grunt.
Did you watch Mandalorian?
Yes, I watched a little bit of it. Yeah,
So the first couple episodes, they don't show his face,
right.
and when they first showed his face, everybody was like, "Oh snap!" And that was a good review. It was I think everyone took it as a positive one. Um, but
But
that was a few
has
episodes.
has anybody seen that dude's face ever? Comic book, anything?
Yes,
Okay, so you have some sort of idea.
Right. So
So it's not really surprising.
that goes to show you if they're going to pick someone, they have to pick somebody good. That's no.
How, Geo? How?
He takes
How
it
can
off,
you?
and it's Tom Cruise.
How? But you see what I'm saying? I don't see
I,
Tom. Like, how do you pick someone and go, yeah, that's believable? The whole time that was him.
he is going to depend on where the
What
stage
if he's
of the
Russian?
show. He's not. He's white.
I mean, he's got that deep
No,
Russian voice.
no, he doesn't even have a Russian accent.
He sounds Ukrainian.
Is he busy right now? Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah.
Hey,
Too
big
soon.
ups to Ukraine over there. Keep up the fight.
Hey, you see right above your head, right there, where it says restream. Look at the colors.
There you go. I like it.
You,
Is that in support or is that it just happens to be the colors?
it's support. I mean, you see
I
the
like it.
yellow on the bottom. You do what you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's
But
definitely something out there.
but what if? Because look, man, you know what the climate is nowadays. You know what it is out there. What if it's some like you said? What if it's like this skinny little dude? Like you just don't click with it. It's like, nah, that voice do not go.
Yeah.
I
I
could just
mean,
see this be bad, man.
Halo fans are they're fanatics, right? Like they've been doing this for a long time, and
Yes.
I'm sure that community. If I know these online communities like this, that there's Reddit conversations like, "Oh, this is who it should be," and then hopefully they're listening, and then they go, "Oh, we should probably do that."
Yeah, I don't see a lot of happiness coming from this, man. I mean, obviously, there's gonna be upset people. It's gonna happen. I just thought it was just funny. Like, why bother? Just leave it the way it is, man. Just
Yeah, I think they
let
should
us imagine.
let him talk to the troops through the golden lenses that he's got. Just leave it at that.
What if it's like an 80-year-old dude or something? Like he's been 20 plus years. He can't be a young guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Depending on
So
what period they're going to use, they're gonna tell the story. Young Master Chief, old Master Chief. But then again, Master Chief's already old to begin with because he's a Master Chief. For those that you know.
oh, they could just show like a little reflection of him, like walking by, and there's a mirror, and you barely see it, and all you see is beard. He's like, "Oh my god, he's got beard," but we can't tell who it is, and then you leave it alone. Might as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I think they should leave it alone. But anyways,
I agree. I think you should leave it alone. Don't mess with it. But we'll see.